there, Sandra here. I'm at my cottage and it's raining, and I love the sound of rain on the roof. Just wanted to give you a little vision of nature and the lake. I don't know if you can see the rain on the lake, but it's quite lovely. Today I wanted to talk about something called the Law of Reciprocity. I feel like we've gotten to this place where people don't want to do something for nothing. Now, if you take the example of YouTube content providers or any content providers that do it for free, at first they just do it for free because they love it and they have a message that they want to get out there. And what ends up happening if they stick with it long enough is they start to build something quite amazing, and I've seen it with many of them. And when I think about my grandfather back in his day, they embraced hard work and they linked hard work to your character. And I feel like this generation, I'm not necessarily talking about the younger generation, but my generation too, we've sort of moved to this place where the value system is to do as little as you can. And, I'm sure you've heard many people say, well, that's not my job. Or I'm not going to do that because they're only paying me X, Y, Z. Or I'm never going to get recognized for that. But if you're looking to get recognized in the physical world, you might be out of luck. But that's not where recognition is going to come from. If you do something, if you give more than is required of you in anything you do, any job you do, the universe, the energy of the universe will provide you with reciprocity for that. I had a girlfriend, and she kept saying, she was working for a company, and she kept saying, oh, I've applied for, better positions. They're not hiring me. They're not recognizing me. And then she got to this point where she said, I'm not going to get paid more by any company. I'm going to get paid more by God. So she just started giving her all with no regard to getting recognized by your company. Because then you have to rely on other people who may not be capable of understanding the law of reciprocity, because they live in the law of lack. They live in the world of, I'm never going to get more. And so they don't understand that if you give all you have wherever you are, with gusto and gratitude and vigor and excitement, you will bring all these people along with you that are around you. You can create magic wherever you are if you know that the reciprocity comes from the energy you give out. So I was working with this gentleman with a company, and we were working at this hotel, and the company was supporting those that are suffering from addiction. So we would be together for long hours. And I started kind of coaching him. I wasn't really trying to. I was just being myself. I was like, I have some ideas. We can create this games room and it'll bring people together. And it didn't matter to me how much I was getting paid or what my job responsibilities were. I didn't care. I don't care. I'm going to give everything I have to everything I do wherever I am. Because the law of universal reciprocity will be on my side. I don't need to wonder who's going to give it to me. The law of the universe, it's built in there. And I don't even do it to get anything back, because the joy of giving my all and and being that example for others who I'm around is enough for me. So what ended up happening is I left that position because I moved, and I was speaking to the CEO of the company, and they told me that he said to her, I changed his life. Being with me changed his life. Because he was stuck. He was doing the bare minimum. He was getting by. He didn't know what he wanted, what he liked to do. He was on government assistance, disability. He, had this part-time job 1 day a week. And, with my attitude, like, we can change this place and we can do this. And there was a spark in me, and I sparked him. And he said that now he's going to work with giving his all, and he's going to get ideas going, and he's going to move the energy in there. Oh my goodness. And he just said, and it was just being the way I was. I wasn't trying to change him, or I wasn't trying to give him advice on how to be different. But I did say that just moving energy. Don't worry about what you're doing or whether it's good or what it will lead to. Don't worry about what it will lead to. Just get in there. Roll up your sleeves. Do something different. Take action of some kind. Action moves the energy, and coupled with the right mindset of excitement and not attached to outcomes. Just keep moving the energy when you do anything. And again, I'll go back to these content providers. They just start with one video, and they start with like 3 subscribers. It doesn't matter, because they're moving the energy, and they're not worrying about whether they're perfect and how they have the perfect this and the perfect that. They only need to see the next step in front of them. That's all they need. That's all you need. You don't need to worry about any grand picture. You just need to do one step, because one step leads to the next step, which leads to the next step. Just keep doing action with a great attitude, and don't be worrying about what you're getting in return. That's not where success is. And don't be worrying about what your boss is giving you. None of your business, not your problem. They might be too small to see greatness. That's not for you to worry about. Just be great. Be great. Be big. Be great wherever you are. Be a leader wherever you are. And trust me, people will want to follow you. Nobody wants to follow the person saying, I got ripped off. They're never going to give me a raise. They're never going to promote me. No, because remember, your words have power. So you just keep in there and say, I got great ideas. And don't worry about what you're getting in return. The law of the universe, the law of reciprocity will take care of that. Thanks for listening, and I'll be back later. Bye for now. Sandra here. Thanks for joining me. If you liked this video, please smash that thumbs up button and share it with others. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I look forward to spending time with you and sharing more stories and tools that will help you live your best life ever. If you'd like to support me, please visit my website at sandydolls.com, where you can purchase some of my products, like t-shirts, mugs, tote bags, and more. The link is in the description. Many of my art pieces correlate directly with my video messages, which I think you'll enjoy. Creating my Sandedoll art is one of my passions, along with providing great content for you. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be notified of future videos. See you next time.